So we are going to make bubbles, but these are going to be different than regular bubbles. Excuse me, Leroy. I don't need help with this one today. Thank you. So I have some regular bubbles here, plus I'm going to use the wand. So regular bubbles, when you blow them, they're generally pretty small, especially with my small wand, and they pop fairly quickly. So I'm going to keep my wand out. That way I can use it for my bubbles. Now these bubbles, they'll probably still be small because my wand is small, but these are supposed to last a lot longer. And you can even kind of play with them a little bit if you're wearing cloth gloves. So what you're gonna do is you're going to mix 4 tablespoons of water with 2 tablespoons of sugar. And I'm gonna let that sugar dissolve. Hi, Leroy. You guys are really getting to know Leroy through these videos. He's a very curious cat. And then I have 1 tablespoon of dish soap. Excuse me, please. Thank you. He is really curious tonight, huh? Now the dish soap, of course, is what's gonna really help us make our actual bubbles, because you can't really have bubbles without soap. Now this is just Dawn dish soap. There's nothing special about it. Okay, and then I'm gonna mix that up and try to have that dissolve. You'll notice that my water's kind of turning a little bit of a bluish color. I'm trying to get all of these clumps out because the soap is clumping up just a little bit. I just want to make sure it all gets kind of dissolved in that water. And now we are going to test out the bubbles. Now these bubbles should last longer. They shouldn't pop right away like the regular bubbles do. So hopefully, if I did this right, we're gonna have longer lasting bubbles. Let's see. Now see, they landed on my table and they did not pop. So what you're supposed to be able to do is, if you have a cloth glove on, I'm gonna see if I can catch one on my shirt. Okay, almost. Let me try one more time. I can't catch one on my shirt. So when you have a cloth glove on or some type of cloth to catch the bubble, it's not going to even go flat like it does on the table. I really want to see if I can get this. Okay, so notice how it just balances. Ooh, I got the window open so the wind is blowing the bubbles around. Notice how it just balances on top of my shirt there. And it's gonna sit there for a little while. Now a couple popped, but notice how long it lasted. Hi, Leroy. He really likes bubbles. We were playing with the bubbles earlier too. So you'll see if you can even catch one with your hand. Now sometimes I can, sometimes I can't when I tried it earlier. But it has to be cloth. If you have something cloth, if you have like a winter glove and you can catch it, you can almost sometimes bounce them. See that? How I can just bounce it? So play around with it. Maybe try it with a bigger wand. Like I said, I just have this really small wand, so mine is making small bubbles. You might be able to experiment around with a bigger bubble wand and get bigger bubbles and maybe see if that makes a difference. Maybe they'll last even longer if they're bigger. And you might be able to bounce them around a little bit better too. So, like I said at the beginning, just to make sure you remember, 1 tablespoon of soap, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 4 tablespoons of water. And you mix it all up real good, make sure everything gets nice and dissolved in the water, and there you have bubbles. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed it.